Makima, the Control Devil, is one of the most popular and well-known manga antagonists in recent years, partly because of her writing quality and partly because of her simps. And no, I'm not one of them. However, another big reason as to why she's so well known is due to her pure overwhelming power, being an almost unstoppable wall that can not only give you the hands, but can also control your dead body afterwards after the fact. So, today I'm going to be going over the strength, speed, durability, and hacks of Makima. If you enjoyed this video, then make sure to like, subscribe. Make sure to check in the iCards where I'll link a playlist to other videos I've made in this format for other characters, for example, Alucard and Gojo. All of the calcs I mentioned in this video will be in the description as well, so let's get on with how strong is Makima. To start with Makima's strength and attack potency, I'll go over some miscellaneous feats first. For starters, her pure punches should be at the lowest low ball, large building level plus. This is due to her upscaling from the Bat Devil, who is capable of creating explosions so big it would equal 7.45 tons of TNT. However, this pales in comparison to her bang attack or just her other feats that would scale higher. Firstly, we have the fact that she can damage Hero Chainsaw Man, who can bust through numerous buildings in one go, requiring power equal to 1.326 kilotons of TNT or enough to destroy small towns alone. There's then also the feat that she was able to damage the Darkness Devil. The Darkness Devil comes from Hell, a place where devils are far stronger than the Gun Devil, and who can create a large amount of destruction, equaling power of 1.56 megatons of TNT, or small city level. Now, here I think is a good baseline for Makima, but there are still some ways to get her higher than this. The first way is through the idea of devil concepts. Each devil is based on a concept and has powers relating to said concept. For example, Power, the Blood Devil, can manipulate blood, the Spider Devil has spider-based abilities, etc, etc. This can be pretty impressive as there exists devils such as the Typhoon Devil and the Nuclear Bomb Devil who Chainsaw Man defeated. If you take the Typhoon Devil and the Nuclear Bomb Devil as being able to create attacks on the level of their concepts, then you can have their attack potencies range between 21.112 kilotons of TNT and 58 megatons of TNT to a potential 101.5 megatons of TNT at highest. This ranges between town level to city level to even mountain level. However, this can be brought into question as just a naming fallacy, but it is noteworthy to bring up. The only other way you can scale Makima higher is through the Falling Devil. The Falling Devil is capable of reversing all of Earth's gravity all at once, with calcs putting this at 104.79 petatons of TNT, or enough to destroy multiple continents. Of course, the issues with this comes from the fact that it could just be through environmental destruction and doesn't scale to pure punching power. However, considering the Chainsaw Man is considered the most feared devil point and Makima was able to go toe-to-toe with him, there is an argument to be had there, so I'll leave that up for you guys to decide. Speed-wise, and Makima's pretty quick. For starters, we have a feat where Denji was able to intercept a rifle, requiring him to move at 7,500 miles per hour, but of course we have much more than just this. We have Chainsaw Man blitzing Katana Man at 16,000 miles per hour, Kwanzi, I'm still not going to try and pronounce that correctly, blitzing a large amount of group of people at 15,000 miles per hour. We also have attack speed feats which can potentially scale to Makima, note I say potentially. Firstly, we have Reise's explosions which can range between 54,000 miles per hour to 68,000 miles per hour to a staggering 140,000 miles per hour. Makima herself has a feat of blasting Chainsaw Man into space at 75,000 miles per hour as well, with Chainsaw Man then dive bombing across a large amount of Earth, putting his speed between 100,000 miles per hour to 166,000 miles per hour. But the highest feat that Makima could potentially scale to is the Gun Devil's bullet speed. You can argue she can scale to this due to fighting the Darkness Devil, so on and so forth. The bullet speed can cross an entire city in almost an instant, requiring it to move at 1,127,886 miles per hour. Makima does have attacks which can emit light as well, but doesn't inherently mean that the beam itself is moving at light speed, so sadly I don't think there's many light speed scaling arguments for Makima. For as impressive that Makima might sound, by comparison to other series, she's not too impressive. If you discount the multi-continental feat from earlier, she would be second or outright the weakest character that I've covered in these sorts of videos, but what makes Makima such a potent threat is her hacks and abilities. Firstly, she's have the basic abilities of a devil. This includes the fact that she gets more powerful as she gets more feared, she has the ability to heal from injuries by consuming blood, she's able to make contracts with people and share powers with them, she is able to possess a corpse and then reincarnate after death, and also can get a boost in power upon eating flesh from a far stronger being than she is. Makima is the control devil, and as such has abilities centered around control. As such, she's able to mind control people who she perceives to be lesser than herself, and can manipulate people's emotions to a terrifying degree. Her mind control even extends to animals and dead corpses, which I'll get to later. She can even erase memories if she so chooses, which is another overpowered ability to add to the list. But those aren't the only abilities that she has. The most well-known one besides her mind control is the fact that she has a contract with the Prime Minister of Japan. This contract makes it so that any lethal damage that Makima takes will be transferred to a random Japanese citizen. In 1997, when Chainsaw Man takes place, Japan had a population of 126.1 million, meaning that you could kill Makima 100 million times over and she'd still be able to get back up like nothing happened. But I will get into how to circumvent this towards the end of the video, however. Makima does also have some abilities as well, including the ability to turn herself into a rat. Funniest shit I've ever seen. She also has the abilities of enhanced senses as well. She doesn't exactly see people, she recognises them by their smells. She's also able to detect a gun devil despite being 500 kilometers away from it. She also has some level of clairvoyance, knowing where all 30 of the people sent to kill Denji were, despite never actually having met them. One of Makima's most well-known attacks is Bang, which creates an invisible telekinetic force which is fired at the opponent, destroying them completely. She can also bring dead people back to life and can create a halo out of her own brain tissue and then turn it into a portal. She can also teleport to people and has resistance to memory manipulation, since whenever Chainsaw Man consumes a devil, that concept is forgotten and erased from existence completely and everybody forgets, apart from Makima. She also has an insanely high pain tolerance, having zero reaction to having her limbs being blown off, stabbed, or being shot multiple times. Now this is all the abilities that Makima has by herself. Keyword, by herself. She already is broken enough, yet has more abilities on top of this when she's controlling other people, as she is capable of summoning and controlling an army of devils which can be easily used at her disposal. While she hasn't exactly used all of these devils at once, she realistically should have access to them, so you could argue that she has these abilities. The abilities that she has through other people starts with natural weaponry, seeing that devils that have weapons naturally grown within their bodies. They also have the Bomb Devil, which has weapons mastery and can create large explosions. The Flamethrower Devil can create fire. The Zombie Devil can turn people into zombies and can control their actions. The Spider Devil can summon people through a zipper in their body and even across dimensions, and can scale surfaces along with intangibility. The Angel Devil can create weapons out of people's lifespans and can drain the life force of whoever touches them, and also has non-physical interaction due to being able to harm the Ghost Devil. Speaking of, the Ghost Devil is invisible, intangible, and has some level of incorporeality. The Future Devil can see into the future. The Curse Devil can invoke curses upon others which can instantly kill them upon being pierced by cursed nails. The Mold Devil can grow mold within an opponent's body. The Stone Devil can petrify anything it touches. The Cosmos Devil possibly has omniscience or some level of it due to having an understanding of how the entire universe works and their opponents, along with one of Quan Chi's girlfriends being able to discern a devil's contract just by looking at them. Makima should also have access to the Eternity Devil. The Eternity Devil can control space itself within a limited area and loop it endlessly. It could also then cut off that area's flow of time from the outside world, basically being able to starve and trap their opponents unless killed. And reminder, this is perfectly in character for Makima to just summon a large devil army to fight with her opponents, so Makima's made an even bigger threat. She's shown to be a complete genius as well, planning out everything that's happened within the series from the start, and with access to the Cosmos Devil can gain even greater levels of intelligence. Now then, how do you kill Makima? There are a couple ways. Firstly, and the most simple way to kill Makima is to kill her more than 126.1 million times, though that's far easier said than done, obviously. Another way to kill her is to kill her without violent intent. Now, if you have a way of telling me how to do that without being a complete psycho or a simp, then feel free to let me know. Lingering sources of damage can also impact her regeneration as well. She also doesn't bother to remember the sense people who she deems to be mere pawns or objects, meaning that she can get caught off guard. Regardless of Rui's weaknesses, it's undeniable that Makima is incredibly difficult to kill and insanely overpowered. If you enjoyed this video, then make sure to like, subscribe, comment below your thoughts on Makima's matchups and her power, and I'll see you next time.